And we're back with another video here today to discuss with you guys Neer versus Minnesota 1931. Again, my name is Jason.
I am Jordan.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Luis.
And let's start off with some of the facts of the case.
Right, so in a Minneapolis newspaper called the Saturday Press, Jay Neer and Howard Guilford accused local officials of being implicated with gangsters. Minnesota officials sought a permanent injunction against the Saturday Press on the grounds that it violated the press nuisance law because it was malicious, scandalous, and defamatory. The law provided that any person, quote, engaged in the business, end quote, of regularly publishing or circulating a, quote, obscene, lewd, and lascivious, end quote, or a, quote, malicious, scandalous, and defamatory, end quote, newspaper or periodical was guilty of a nuisance and could be enjoined from further committing or maintaining the nuisance. The state Supreme Court upheld both the temporary injunction and the permanent injunction that eventually issued from the trial court.
Yeah, so basically the petitioners were Jay Neer and Howard Guilford. They were basically trying to defend their rights of freedom of speech against the Minnesota officials that thought they were just I guess spreading lies in a sense, or not, you know, telling the truth, and they were just trying to press them to not be able to have their own I guess freedom of speech. And yeah, Jay Neer was just, you know, he wanted to be able to speak freely, and he thought it was a violation of the First Amendment, so, you know, that's why this case came to be. So
the question that the case had to answer was, does the Minnesota gag law violate the free press provision of the First Amendment?
And so the ruling was a 5-4 decision for Neer. I guess the reasoning for it was that under the Free Press Clause of the First Amendment, and with limited exceptions, government may not censor or prohibit a publication in advance.
Yeah, so the conclusion ended up being, in an opinion authorized by Chief Justice Charles Hughes, the court held that the statute authorizing the injunction was facially unconstitutional, meaning the decision was based on an analysis of the law's general application, not the specific context of the case. The court held that the statutory scheme constituted a prior restraint and hence was invalid under the First Amendment. The majority of the rights to the states under the 14th Amendment. Jumped a little bit there, apologies. The majority used the incorporation doctrine to apply the rights granted under the Bill of the Constitution principle. I keep jumping around, oh dear. The majority rights to the states under the 14th Amendment, there we go. The court established as a constitutional principle that the doctrine that, with some narrow exceptions, the government could not censor or otherwise prohibit a publication in advance, even other proceedings. So yeah.
yeah. Alright, well, that has been great. So like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys smash that like button, and we'll see you guys next time.